Hi guys, welcome to my Forex indicator guide. In this tutorial today, I'll be going through Forex Bollinger Band. Okay, I'll tell you exactly how you can use this Bollinger Band in your trading and what are things you can do with it. Okay, so let's take a look at this slide here. Bollinger Band is basically an indicator, right, that's developed by John Bollinger. The whole purpose of this indicator, right, is to measure the volatility of the market. So what do we mean by volatility of the market? As you can take a look at this picture here, you can see that this is the Bollinger Band, basically the red and blue color line. When it's basically squeezing, right, we call it squeezing the band. When the band are very close to each other, we know that this is a period of consolidation, which means that the market has very low volatility, small movement in the market. Okay. However, when the band widen, you can see here on this two sides it widen, it tells us that the market condition now is that it is in a very volatile market, as the market is making very strong movement. Okay, and this is one of the main purpose of this Bollinger Band. Okay, so let's take a look at the other uses. First of all, we need to understand the structure of this Bollinger Band in order to know what we can do with it. Okay, basically the Bollinger Band, right, consists of the upper band, which you can see from red color line here, upper band. Okay, the lower band, as well as a simple moving average, which is the blue color line, the dark blue color line in the middle. Okay, and the basic setting, right, the default setting that I'm using is basically the two band, right, is 2 times standard deviation away from the simple moving average. So it's 2 times plus 2 times standard deviation, you get the upper band, minus 2 times the standard deviation, you get the lower band. Basically, you just have to set it in your indicator on the platform by putting 2 for the section of the standard deviation. Okay, and you will get exactly what you are seeing now. So for the setup, basically I'll stick to 20 days SMA and a minus 2 or plus 2 standard deviation for the upper band and lower band. Okay, so now what can the Bollinger Band do for us? And this will be the question that most of you have in your mind, because when you're choosing an indicator, right, you need to know exactly what it can do for you. Okay, so first of all, the upper band and lower band of this Bollinger Band is served as a very good support and resistance. If you take a look at the picture, right, later on I'll show you some pictures, you'll know that the price will usually bounce off the upper and lower band, forming the waves. Therefore, the Bollinger Band serves a very good support and resistance level. Okay, so besides that, we have talked about it earlier, it helps us to measure the volatility of the market, and you can observe it through the width of the band. And the last thing you can do here is basically you can trade the breakout. Basically, Bollinger Band is a good indicator to add into the breakout strategy. Okay, and all you have to do is to enter a trade in the direction of the breakout. Okay, so let's take a look at some picture here. As you can see here, you see the price is consolidating, and after that it makes a breakout, can see. And if you got this Bollinger Band and you see that it is actually widening, you could actually enter a long trade and ride the upward movement to profits. Okay, and this is what you can do with the Bollinger Band. Okay, and you can take a look at the picture here. You can see the upper lower band, the price keep on bounce off it. You can see that bounce off it, form as a strong support and resistance level. So therefore, these are the few things that you can do with your Bollinger Band. Maybe you can try out on your platform to see what you can do with it. Okay, so for more indicator tips, right, you just have to visit my blog at forexindicator.org, and you'll actually find out more tips on indicators. Okay, and this is the blog that I've actually written for years with pretty informative substance here. Okay, on this side you get, I talk about indicators, various indicator, buy and sell indicator, scalping indicators, volatility indicators. On this side I talk about the strategy that I'm using, and so that you can also use it, the Forex moving average crossover. If you're interested in the breakout strategy that I talked about just now using Bollinger Band. Okay, so this is the blog post that I've done some time back. Okay, where I'll show you exactly how you actually identify Forex breakout opportunity and how you trade it. Okay, and there's a video here for you to watch as well. So I hope that this information is useful for you, and I'll provide you with more video tutorials, and I'll talk to you soon.